Peter Cardillo is joining us. He is Chief Market Economist with Spartan Capital Securities. Thank you for taking time out. The question is, with the coronavirus impact day after day only increasing, do you think that India, relative to the rest of the globe, can remain a little bit insulated?
Well, I don't think so. I mean, what happened here in the States in the past 2 days certainly is indicative of the fact that there's a lot of fear, and that fear is creating uncertainties, and those uncertainties are spreading throughout the globe. So with the market under severe pressure, just in 2 days of trading, we lost a little bit more than 6% in the industrials, and technical support levels on the S&P were breached on the downside. And so the big fear is that the virus is now spreading outside of Asia, and we saw that with numbers coming out of Italy, where there were a number of new cases reported, along with 3 new deaths. And so, even here in the States, the question facing the markets is not if it's going to spread, but when is it going to spread? So I think the markets are going to remain in a very nervous state. Now, that doesn't mean that, we can't be headed for some sort of near-term relief rally. But I think until we see the macro impact on the global economy, that the markets are probably, just going to stay very volatile and mostly pressured to the downside.
While coronavirus, unfortunate, it is dominating all the headlines. Do you think somewhere secretly US markets have also fallen off because of politics? And what could happen if Bernie Sanders comes and then will he attack capital? Is that also an underlying fear now for US markets?
Well, I mean, there are other factors to this decline. I mean, it's not only coronavirus. If you noticed what happened with the with yields, the 10-year note yield continued to make new lows, and so did the 30-year yesterday. So the bond market is certainly flashing some negative economic activity down the road. Now, whether or not that's going to come to fruition, I don't know. But we did hear from the number 2 from the Federal Reserve Bank, Cardillo, who basically said that it's too early for the Fed to make any moves, but certainly they are monitoring it, and they will act accordingly. So, of course, there are other factors behind this, but let's not forget that we also are in a election year, and that's beginning to become, I think, a little bit of a factor in terms of the market's outlook.
All right, Peter, really appreciate your time and glad you could join us.